All right. Okay, good. Recording already. Okay, I hope you guys already kind of read the question, okay? Okay, let's get started lah. You know what? I'm gonna try something new today. Yesterday, I understand that you see only this one you guys can see, right? This cursor. But if I change to writing mode, I think you can't see my pen. So I think a lot of you I mean, I got some feedback lah. They are kind of lost. Like suddenly the word just appeared and then they weren't following, right? So let me try something here. Okay, I copy and paste into an app, and then we will do it there. Okay. So for those who just came in, you can read the question first. Okay, give me 1 minute, very quickly. Okay, I go do this. Okay, B. So oh, it's okay. This. Okay, and then okay lah, guys. For those who are new, actually this is also my second day using this app. So all of us we learn together. Okay. If you guys explore some cute little tips and tricks from the app, you let me know also. Most probably I also don't know. Yeah, base. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, I hope you guys done already, read the question. So here I share my desktop. So at least, right, you can see this. Ta-da! Why I want to do like that? Because here, there we go. See, you are able to see my cursor very easily, I hope, right? So at least if my cursor I pinpoint, at least you can see some movement on the screen. Okay, I hope it helps lah. Okay, anyways, let me get started. Okay. So okay lah, diagram is given here. So part A, start already. So same thing, you do it from your side. And then for those who know how to do, you do it first, no problem. We can then compare our answers. Okay. First, find the equation of straight line. Same thing lah, what we discussed yesterday. Okay, equation of straight line. Now, I think yesterday someone mentioned, oh, your teacher, my school teach in BM not in English. Okay, so okay, BM translation. Okay, for equation of straight line, persamaan garis lurus. Okay, I mean the same thing lah. Okay, so every time you see this equation of straight line, first thing first, no need to think already. First step, always write down the general. Okay, this one we went through it yesterday. General equation of straight line. Only straight line, guys, please. Only straight line. If it's a curve, for example, if the, I don't know lah, if Daniel's house is here and then the minute mart is here and then the path is like this, right? Not straight. Then you cannot use y equals to mx plus c. This one is only for straight line. Okay. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. So okay, once you start from here, right? Okay. What do they want? They want the equation of straight line that represent the straight road of it, obviously, from Daniel's house. Where's Daniel's? There we go. Okay. I want a straight line from Daniel's house to where? Minute mart. That means they want this lah. Where's the line? Okay. They want this straight line connecting Daniel's house and minute mart. Oh my god. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is way easier because you can see where I'm pointing. And then I don't have to change my cursor from back and forth. Okay, anyways. Yep. So y equals to mx plus c. First thing, yesterday we discussed this also. We always find the gradient first. Okay, recall m stands for gradient. Okay, gradient. Formula for gradient is given in the formula sheet. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, this one we did a question yesterday already. Okay, but it's okay. So what is your y2, y1, x2, x1? It doesn't matter as long as you keep consistent. Let's say I say minute mart is x1. The 2, the coordinate of 2, it is x coordinate, right? I called it x1. Then your 1 being the y coordinate has to be y1 also lah. So x1, y1. The other one is x2, y2. Okay? So with that, substitution, that means put the values into the formula. Oh, let me change back my color. Okay, equals, what is it? So my y2 is going to be negative 5 for this case. Hey, guys, please, if you use x1, x1, y1 for negative 4 and negative 5, no problem, no problem, yeah, okay. If you want to do x2, y2 for 2, no problem, okay. As long as you substitute correctly, they will give the same answer. Okay, so where is it? My y2 minus y1. Okay, so minus 1 over my x2 negative 4 minus my x1 2. Okay, pressing calculator. Okay, this is why I said prepare a calculator, right? This one calculator, okay, for me, I did it already. Oh, it's a nice number. 1. I hope you guys get it. I hope you guys get it. The gradient is 1. Okay, so once you get the gradient, of course, the next step is going to be dealing with this. Okay, recall from yesterday. C, what is C? Is the y-intercept of the line. Okay, but no worries. Okay, how to find this y-intercept? Same thing. Copy first. Y equals to m. Now m we already found, which is 1. So now we can just substitute the m as 1 lah. 1x lah plus. Okay, c we don't know, so we just keep it first. Now, in order to find c, all you need to do is you need to sub in a value for x and y lah. We discussed yesterday. Sub in x, a value of x and y. Now, which value of x and y you can sub? Up to you, as long as the coordinate is lying on the line. So you have two options here. You can sub Daniel's house coordinate into the x and y. You can also substitute the coordinate of minute mart into x and y. But you cannot substitute the values of Suresh house and the bookstore into x and y, because these two, it is not lying on the line that we want to find. Okay, so up to you guys. Okay, I'm sure if for those who did this question from your side, I'm sure some of you substitute Daniel's house, some of you substitute minute mart. For me, hey, I'm just gonna go for minute mart. Okay, why? Because the numbers are very easy. 2 and 1 ma. Okay, so I write here, substitute 2 and 1. Okay, into the x and y. Now, obviously, 2 is the x value, 1 is the y value. So sub lah, y being 1 equals to 1x, which is 2 plus c. Okay, now being c, the only unknown, and then you can do algebra already. What this 2 plus c. So y minus c minus equals to negative 1. I hope. So for those who use another coordinate, Daniel's house, you should also get the same answer. The c should also be negative 1. Okay? So with that, I think we are done. So let me do this red color. Therefore, final answer already. Our equation of straight line is just going to be y equals to 1x, 1 being the gradient, plus c is negative 1. So of course we can simplify this, right? Y got nobody write 1x on it, by the way. I hope you guys know this. Nobody write 1x because 1 times x is just x. So just write it as x plus a negative number, positive, negative, negative 1. Done. Okay, I hope you guys got this answer. Okay, let me move on first. Let me move on. Okay, with number 2. Okay, number 2, what it says? Find the equation. Persamaan garis lurus. For those who joined my class yesterday, they will know that my BM already conquered already one. Because I have been teaching in English. Okay, so okay, we learn together. It's okay. I can learn. No problem. Okay. So find the equation of straight line persamaan garis lurus. Okay. That represent the straight road from. Okay. Now they want it from Suresh house to the bookstore. All right, no problem. Okay. So let me indicate this with the red line. Okay, they want this. They want another one. Okay. So sure. If they want the equation of straight line, of course, we have to for sure start with number 2 here. I don't want to use red color lah. Bad for eyes. Green color, good for eyes. Okay. Oh, then if that's the case, let me do green line. Then we won't. Then okay. Then we won't get confused. Okay, green color line is the second question. Okay, so same thing, y equals to mx plus c. See, every time, guys, seriously, every time you see equation of straight line, just y equals to mx, just start from there. Always just start from there. Okay. Then, okay, what do I do? Okay, what information they gave us? y-intercept of the straight line is -3. Yay! Huh? Yay! They gave us this y-intercept. Remember we said, C, this value of C is the y-intercept. This one they straight away gave you the y-intercept of the straight line being -3. Yay! That means later on we don't need to find the C already. We can just straight away, this one trick a bit, substitute -3 into the C since this is the y-intercept. Okay, then obviously plus a negative number, positive, negative, you can simplify that, becomes mx -3. Don't worry about the m first, just do whatever we can first, okay, until here. See? Okay, what else? Hence, find the value of k. Where's k? Oh, k is here. Okay, so in order to find the value of k, right, we definitely have to complete the equation of this straight line first. That means you have to find out what is m. You have to find out what is m. Now, a lot of students like, oh, okay, lecture, we did so many times already, m, the formula y1 minus y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I say not wrong, correct. But you look at the coordinates, okay, this one no problem, x1, y1, okay. This one, x2 is an unknown. It's k, we don't know what the value of k, so don't know this value, how do you sub in here? How? This one cannot do already, okay, so that's why I purposely copy this question, because this question is a bit special. It's a bit special. Majority of the question, they will actually like this they give you two nice coordinates, you can actually find the grading using formula. But this question a bit special, purposely one, they don't want. Okay, you can't use the formula for this case. So how okay smart a bit okay. See M is the thing that you don't know here. Okay, if we are able to substitute the value of x and y in, if I'm able to substitute a value of x and y in, then I will be able to solve for m. This one is a smart way. Okay, smart way. Okay, so can I sub a value of x and y in? Can, because Suresh house 1 and -4, this point lies on the green line. Any point that is lying on the green line, you can actually just sub it into the equation. Not wrong one. Okay, you can sub one. So let's try to sub. Okay. So substitute. Okay. So obviously 1 is x, -4 is y . So -4, y being -4 equals to m we don't know. It's okay, leave it first. M we don't know. But x is 1, okay, -3. Hello, simplify the equation. M times 1m -3. There we go. Balancing the equation, you can actually solve already. +3 over here, -1. Ta-da. This is a very good question. That's why I purposely put it here. Okay, this one is testing your understanding. Guys, if in SPM, right, when you do the math question, you suddenly get stuck. How formula cannot use really, that means most probably you can do this. We call this substitution. Think of something that you can sub into the equation, then most probably it will work already. Most probably it will not need what do you call that, formula. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Okay, we have m, and then of course we had c earlier already, so now we can complete the equation. Okay, I put red color already. Okay, my equation is y equals to, my m is -1, x minus c. Again, nobody write 1x because 1 times x is x. So simplify this, -x minus 3. Done. Okay, so that means guys, this green line, let me write. Okay, here. This green line, the equation of this green line is whatever we found earlier with y equals to -x minus 3. Okay, just now the blue line, the blue line, that was this was the equation. Y equals to x minus 1. Okay, let me write down here. You see, I don't know if you guys realize or not, even I do math for so many years, I still do this practice where every time I found something, right, found the answer, I will write the answer back into the question one. Why I want to do that? Because it's very clear, you see. It's very clear. I know what I'm doing. So Actually, after this question, you got part B one, you know. You got part B one. So normally they ask you to do part A first for a reason, right? Must be part A answer definitely will help in part B. So you see, I purposely put here one. I already make it as a practice. Okay? Okay. So don't forget we're not done with the question. The question is still asking us to find the value of K. There we go. K is right here. Okay. But then it's very easy already because we have the equation of the line. We have the equation of the line. That means, yay, we can just sub. I tell you, this topic. If you cannot do formula, then just sub. Skip substituting. Hey, but please, when I substitute the coordinate, of course, I need to substitute into the equation of the green line. Please do not substitute in the equation of the blue line. Hello? Because bookstore is lying on the green line, can only sub into the equation that is lying on. Okay, so sub y equals to -3 minus negative x minus 3. So of course, x is k is x, x coordinate. 2 is y coordinate. So sub, okay, so 2 equals to negative. Now, k x is k, minus 3. Okay, from here is simple algebra. Simple algebra. -3 put here. 5 equals to negative k. So k equals to -5. Done. Should I put this in a red color? Okay? Okay. I hope you guys get this. Okay. Yeah. Is it too small for you guys to see? I think still can lah, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, come. I put a poll here so that I just want to double check for you guys. Are you guys okay? Do you guys understand the question? Come in the poll. This one can play a bit. Oh, thanks. Okay, thanks. Understand the question, you can click smiling. If you not too sure, you can click the middle one. If you still, I really don't understand, you can click the last one. It's okay. Hey, guys, no judgment here. Please, no judgment here. You don't understand, you just ask. Okay, I won't laugh at you. Nobody will laugh at you here. Okay, the rest. Who else? George, Hazim, Gui Lim, Jason, Ming, Ho Ming. I don't think I see you yesterday. Okay. The rest. Yeah. Hey, give me some response. You don't know also, you put sad face, I also won't be sad one. Okay. I just want to understand. Okay, counting once. Counting twice. Yeah, no response. That means I just move on already. But thanks for Jin Hao and Julian. Okay, it is good that you let me know. You let me know whether you get it or not. Okay. Okay. So stop this. Stop this screen share. I'm gonna go back to the question. Okay. Okay, done. Okay, guys. For those who came yesterday, that's it already. Okay, we did one question to kind of revise lah, revise whatever we had yesterday. Okay, but that's it already. From this question onwards, it's gonna be new for this lesson. Okay, which means I am entering matrix. Today I'll be covering. I'll see the time. Okay, but my plan is actually to cover 3 topics. A bit ambitious, right? And my plan is to cover. Wait, let me try to write. Okay, my plan is to cover matrix today. Okay, simultaneous equation. This one in Malay is what called a persamaan serentak. I think so, persamaan serentak. Okay, and then the last one, this one is graph of motion. Graph of motion. What is it? Oh my god, graph of motion in Malay. Let's see, what is it? Graph. Oh, graph or graph gerakan. Graph gerakan. Okay. I'll try to cover these 3. Okay, so bear with me lah. Let's do this together. Okay. So, okay. Remember I told you that there is a part B For the previous question here, this is part A, you see? Okay, this one is part A, you see? So next slide, part B. So let me zoom in. Okay, zoom in. There. Okay, you can read the question first. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy and paste the question on the what? Where is it? Okay. So for those, you read the question already, you can try first if you know what to do. So after you try, then we can compare our answer. Okay. Paste. Okay. Let me clear all this. Cut. Clear all this. Cut. Clear all this. Cut. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys are done reading. Okay. So let me go back to my. Oh my God. Sorry. Let me go back to my sharing. Nice. Okay. I think easier here. Okay. So where was it? Okay. So this one obviously we are done. Part B. Using the matrix method. Okay, there's a reason why I purposely choose this question. Okay, matrix. Find the coordinates of the point of intersection. Okay, for those who learn in Malay, titik persilangan. Nah, point of intersection means titik persilangan. That means basically, as what the word suggests, is where the two lines cross each other lah. Okay, where the two lines cross each other. Okay, let me see here. See, luckily, you see here, I told you guys already. Luckily, I put my equation on my diagram, so very easy for me to refer, right? Titik persilangan, or the point of intersection of the two straight roads connecting Daniel's house to Minute Mart, which is the blue line. So this one is the blue line. Suresh's house to bookstore, that's the green line. See? So actually, they want you to find the intersection point, which is this, right? The coordinate of this intersection point. Now, if for yesterday also, we talked about this. Every time we talk about a point is never one answer one. If they ever ask for a point, right, it's always two answers. Why? X and Y coordinate. A point must have X and Y coordinate. So your answer must have X equals to what? Y equals to what? Must. Okay? So that means, okay, the question is asking for two unknowns now. That means your final answer, right? You must solve for X and you must also solve for Y. So guys, this is what you call, if the question is asking for two unknowns, for this case X and Y, there is no way you can solve with one equation. Two unknowns means you must need two equations. I don't know how your school teacher teach you, but the number of unknowns must always equal to the number of equations. For example, let's just say I give you okay, this one very quickly Let's just say 2x minus 1 equals to 3. This is one equation. You see in this equation, there's only one unknown, which is x. This one equation and one unknown can solve? Can solve. But if I change the question, 2x minus y equals to 3. This one equation, but got two unknown. Got x and y, two unknown, but only one equation. So can we solve this? The answer is no. Okay, so in order to solve for two unknowns, you need another equation. Let's say x plus y equals to 1. Two unknown, two same unknown, both x and y. Got two equations. Okay, then this one can solve. Okay, so this one, this type of question where you have two unknowns and two equations, we call this in English, we call this simultaneous equation. Okay, simultaneous equation just means how you solve for two unknowns in two equations. I think, do I have, let me see if do I have a, yeah, I don't know. Anybody knows what is the BM translation for simultaneous equation? Persamaan serentak or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know, yeah, you can share with me. Okay, you can teach me also. Teacher doesn't not necessarily know everything one. Okay, teacher also keep learning. Okay, so before I solve simultaneous equation with matrix method, this question is asking for matrix method, okay? But I just want to point out for you guys, okay? Let me put it at the side here. Simultaneous equation, you have 3 ways to solve, okay? I just want to make this very clear. Simultaneous equation, okay? So simultaneous equation, you always have 2 unknowns and 2 equations lah, like what we discussed just now lah, okay? You have three methods to solve. Method number 1, obviously, is what we're going to look here. You use matrix to solve, okay? Method number 2, which we will go through later, method number 2 and number 3, one is we call it an elimination. You don't have to memorize the name, Don't have to memorize the name. You just need to know how to do only, okay? Now, for SPM, let me be very clear. For SPM, under the topic of simultaneous equation, you guys do not need to know all 3. No. All you need to know. Okay already. Okay, great. Yeah, guys, thanks for highlighting that. Okay, thanks for highlighting that. If later moving forward you still hear that, then you just straight away send in a group chat lah. So like you can contact Austin for sure, right? Because Austin, oh, by the way, for those who are new, Austin, he is also in our group. Okay, you Austin, Mr. Austin Chong, all right? He is our IT guy, okay? I need his help a lot. So any technical issue, you can just PM him, okay? And then you can also just send me a message on the room chat, so I know the issue right away lor. Okay, so we continue lah. Okay, where were we? Okay, here. So yeah, just now. Okay, sorry. They are checking on me. Okay, so negative y means negative 1y. Okay, so positive plus y, which is the same as 1y. Okay, so that means the coefficient is negative 1 and positive 1. So negative 1, positive 1, no need to write a plus lah, just 1 lah. Okay, there. Okay, x and y put here. Then obviously the last column lah, 1 and negative 3. So put here. Done. Okay? Can okay, so now we are done with this matrix form. This is where the fun begins. Not fun to me because this is where the actual operation of matrix come. Okay, remember just now I told you guys that we are supposed to only find what x and y equals to. We are supposed to find this only, like x must equal to a number, y must equal to a number, right? So, but obviously you see this part here, right? This is the thing that you need to get rid of. You need to get rid of from the left side of the equation, so that you only left with x and y. You want to find x and y. So it's like you need to take away this one. So how to take away this matrix? This is where we do this. Okay, let me call this matrix A. Okay, like I name this matrix A. Okay, so if you want to get rid of matrix A, you want to make this disappear on this side, what you must do is you must find the inverse of matrix A, which the symbol looks like this. A negative 1. This is the inverse. Okay, let me label here. This is the inverse matrix of A. Okay, so this is how you, so it's like this. Think of this as moving the matrix A to the other side. Okay, so it becomes A to the power of negative 1. Okay, then multiply by 1 and negative 3. Okay, listen up, my people. I don't know how you guys do questions like this, but I always tell my student, when you do multiplication with matrix, the order matter. What do I mean by that? You know, like if it's just numbers, let's just say 2 times 3. 2 times 3 versus 3 times 2. Are they the same thing? Are they the same thing? Right? 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 2 also 6, right? Same, So these two, same. But if you tell me, okay, you got one matrix A, you want to multiply by matrix B. Okay, of course, it will give you some answer. Or another student takes matrix B multiplied by matrix A. If A and B are matrix, these two unfortunately is not the same thing. This is the special identity about matrix. Matrix multiplication, you cannot change the order. You cannot change the order like you change the order for normal numbers one. Cannot one. It will give you different answer. Okay. So that being said, right, you see where I place my inverse function, inverse matrix. I place it in front, right? I place it in front of this column matrix, 1 and negative 3. I put it in front. That means the students who put it the other way around, that means some student, okay, if they do like this, 1 negative 3 multiplied by A to the power negative 1, like this is wrong. I just want to point this out. Very important. Okay, that is wrong. Okay, so this one must be in front of 1 and negative 3. Okay? Okay. So if you understood that, okay, then from here onwards, we can continue already. Now, fortunately, in your formula sheet, your formula sheet did give you the formula to find inverse matrix. It did. It does. Okay. So let me write it down with here. So formula given. Okay. Formula given in the formula sheet. So don't worry. So what does your formula sheet says? Formula sheet only write like this. A negative 1. So A is the matrix lah. Okay. Equals to 1 over AD minus BC. And then what? D negative B negative C and A. Unfortunately, the formula only give like this. But they never tell you what is ABCD. So some student is like, given the formula already, but still don't know what to do with it because they don't know what is ABCD. Okay, so very easy only. ABCD, I hope you can tell me, right? It's just this lah. Nah, you see, I use this matrix. I name this matrix as matrix A, right? So my ABCD is here lah. This is my A. Okay, this one is my B. This value is my B. This one is my C. Okay, this one is my D. Always in this order. A, B, C, D, like that. Okay, so whenever you do the inverse matrix, the A, B, C, D, this is the, so it's like, okay, so let me demonstrate how to use this formula lah. Okay, let's do this together. So for our case, our A inverse equals to 1 over, okay, AD, that means A times D. So I go back to my matrix A lah, A, B, C, D, my A is 1. My D is 1 also, okay? Okay, so substitute 1 times 1 minus B, my B is negative 1 and times C, which is 1. So negative 1 times, you see, I never jump step one. Some students, they like to jump step, straight away do what mental calculation, then they will forget, hey, there's a minus negative 1, then this one later will become positive. Okay, for me, even I do math for so long, I don't jump steps one. I do step by step. Okay, because very easy to make careless mistake if you jump steps. Okay, now this one easy D and A. You see this position, what it says is the A and D swap space lah. Swap the place only. Just swap the place. Okay, D come here, A come here. But for our case, we are lucky because these two values are just the same. Okay, so we just 1 and 1. Okay, now B and C, you see they put the negative in front of B and C. That means the B and C still stay in the same place. You don't need to swap this. But this value, you need to change to negative. So negative, negative 1. Negative, negative 1. So that means it become positive later lah. Then this one negative C. C being 1 ma. So negative 1. Okay, so it's okay. We do step by step. 1 over, this one is 1 minus a negative 1, so plus 1. Okay, this one is 1, negative, negative, positive, negative 1, 1. So I think this one you will get, 1 over 2 lah. Okay, so 1 over 2 multiplied by this whole matrix. That means the 1 over 2 is multiplying every single component in the matrix. That means the half multiplied by 1, you get half. This one also, half multiplied by 1 also, you get half. This one, half multiplied by negative 1, negative half. Half multiplied by 1 here, so you get half. Done. Guys, I hope you get this. This one is your inverse function. That means once we get the inverse function, we can put it back here. We can put it back here. So actually this, I should say, this is step number 3 already. This is step number 3 already. We have to put it in this form. You have to find the inverse function and then put it in that form. Okay? So let me, is it possible for me to zoom out? Okay, still can see lah. Hope. Okay, so this one, I continue here lah. Okay, so going back to our x and y, x and y. This one here, okay, maybe can I try something? Let me pull it down. Oh, okay, I think like that bigger, easier for you guys to see. Okay, so my inverse function, which is half, half, negative half, and half. Okay, multiply by 1 and negative 3. Okay, oh, I didn't do any math. I just take this and I just put it in here only. Okay, now we can finally do our last step, which is this one is multiplication, matrix multiplication. Let me put this down. Step number 4. Okay, you do the matrix multiplication. So actually, when I teach matrix, I mean, this is an intensive class. So obviously we won't have time to go into all the details. So I like to use this type of question, and then we can basically go through all the important concepts about matrix really. Okay, so how do you multiply matrix? Okay, so let me copy x and y. Okay, so how you multiply matrix, right? It's like this. This is the first matrix. This is the second matrix. Okay. The first matrix, we always take the row, horizontal. Okay. The second matrix, we always take the column. It's always like that one. Always like the first matrix, the matrix in front always take the row. The second matrix behind will always take the column. So what I mean by that is, now we highlight already. Say first row, this is the first row, and obviously there's only one column. So now you multiply one by one. Half times 1. I write here. Half times 1. Okay, half times 1. And then the second one, half times negative 3. Half times negative 3. Like that. And then after you times, what do you do in the middle? You plus them together. You plus these two values together. Okay, just like that. Okay. Then the second value here, right? The second value here, same thing, but choose the second column. Okay. Sorry, second row. Here you got only one column, so you choose the same column lah. Okay, so you see when you multiply, you must do row, column, row, column, row, column, row, column, like that one. Okay, so second row, and this column, so negative half times 1. Okay, right here, negative half times 1. Then half times negative 3. Half times negative 3, and then these two values you add together. Okay, so moving forward, this one just pressing calculator lah. Okay, this one. This is half. Half times 1. So this one, last time I did it already. Where is it? Okay, if you press the calculator, guys, you should get negative 2. The first row. Okay, this one. Then the second one, you should get negative 1. Done. Okay, this one, press calculator only. Press calculator. Okay. So therefore, done already. My final answer, my x coordinate, right, is the top value, negative 2. My y value, negative 1. Done. So then, so that means, remember what was my x and y? Remember what was my x and y? My x and y was the coordinate of the intersection point. That means here, it was the coordinate of this point, x and y. That means this coordinate, the answer is negative 2 and negative 1. That means these two lines, right, it will cross at negative 2 and negative 1. Okay? Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Come, let me just do, okay lah, this time do tick or cross lah. Okay. If you guys are so far okay understanding how to do matrix, you can please help me to press a tick. If you have some questions, please go ahead. You can either unmute yourself and just ask the question, or you can send it in the room chat. Send it in the room chat. Hey, you don't respond, I cannot help you. Okay. If you respond, it's for your own good, because I know how to help you. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, thanks, Alex. Okay, thanks, Jinhao. The rest? Okay, counting once. Counting twice. Hey, guys, please, anything, just ask. Okay, now we have a small group. I can actually answer your question. Okay, don't feel shy. Anything, just ask. Okay, but if no question, then I just go only. I just go like that only. Okay. Okay, good. So that's it. This is one example that we did for matrix. Okay, let me go back to my slides. My playlist. Sorry. Okay, here. Okay. So this one we done already. Let's see. Okay, I think let's do one more question for matrix. Let's just do one more question for matrix, which is this one. Okay, yes. Okay. So new piece of paper. Okay, new piece of paper. Okay, try. Try from your side. Okay. I let you read the question first. Okay, try from your side. If you can do. Okay, let's see. 15 minutes. So okay. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Yep. We do one more question, which is this for matrix. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys digest the question first, and then at the same time, I'm gonna copy the question onto Paint. Easier for us to discuss. Okay. I don't know. What you guys, like in school, right? What is being delivered? How the lessons or whatever is being delivered to you? But to me, right? I always encourage my student to ask, right? Even okay lah. This one I chong a bit lah. For those who don't understand Chinese, chong means a bit. Want to tell you guys a little bit more lah. When you go to college, the lecturers will definitely not check your homework, right? The lecturers will not. They don't even keep track. Okay, if you hand in your homework or not. Okay, to them, their job is to teach. Why? Because they treat you guys as an adult. When you go to college, go uni, right? Even you go out to work, right? Adult, right? Adult means you can take responsibility of your work lah. Okay, so when you go to college, you go to uni, right? The most right, college still okay. Depends on which college you go to. Some lecturers, they will still ask you guys, oh, do you guys understand anything to understand? You ask me like that. But when you go to university, majority of the time, the lecturer will just teach only. If you don't ask, that's it. It's you. And then if you didn't do well in the exam, also is your result. They are not responsible for your result, because university lecturers, they have their own work to do, and they have some research work to do. So learn to ask. Don't have to be shy one, please. I don't know if anybody shared with you guys before about this. So I just say only, okay? But all my students, they all know this. You don't ask, you don't get. You ask what you get. Do you ask? Do you get what you ask? Not necessarily, but if you don't ask, you for sure won't get. Okay. Okay. So I guess hope you ready already. Okay, let me share my screen now. I'll start to do the working. Okay. Ta-da. Okay, there we go. Come. Can we actually do this? Like that better. Like that better. Okay. Yep. Okay. No, this I put down so that I can see you guys also. So okay. I'm adjusting the screen. Okay. So Let's get started. A. Okay, what did they say? Given, okay, obviously you see like this, that means it's a matrix already lah, right? C is this, D is half times this. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to see like a number in front of matrix. Right? It just confuses me. So my first step straight away, I will just multiply the half into every single component in the matrix. Okay. C, no need to do anything because it's good to us. Everything arranged nicely for us. But D, let me do this. D equals to, okay, half times n over 2. You can write 1 over 2 n also, not wrong. It's the same thing, but I just prefer it to write n over 2 lah. They mean the same thing. Okay, so let me erase this. Good. Okay, half times -4. I hope you don't need calculator, but if you just want to make sure you can press the calculator, you should get -2. Okay, half times 3, 3 over 2. Okay, half times 2, 1. Just write it like this first. I feel like this way not confusing, less confusing. Okay, now what they say, find the value of m and n. Where is m and n? Okay, m is here, n is here. Okay, can. M is here, n is here. Okay, can. Find the value of m and n such that CD, if there is no operation in between, when I say operation, I mean plus, minus, multiply, or divide, right? There's nothing, they didn't write anything here. That means automatically it means multiply. C times D equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay? Okay, so again, this is using the concept of multiplication, matrix multiplication. Okay, so let's just substitute this into C. Okay, 2, -3, and -5. Okay, so for those who already know how to do this, it's okay one. Okay, you just do from your side, right? And then just take it as a revision session, right? It's good to, or basically all of these okay, are 95% of my question are from trial papers. Okay, later by the end of this class, right, just for those who didn't come yesterday, let me share with you where you can find all the SPM trial papers with answers. With answers. Okay, by the end of the session, I will share with you. Please remind me if I forgot. If I forget to share with you, please remind me in the chat box. Okay, by the end of the session. Okay, anyways, so let's do this. This one equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so obviously, let's try to simplify this part lah. Okay, so same thing. Multiplication with matrix. First must do row. The first matrix, you must take the rows. The second matrix, you must take the column. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, orange color. First row, first column. Okay, so let me write down the row first, R1, first row, right? Column also first, so I write C1. Okay, that means when you multiply, okay, 2 times n over 2. Let me just write 2 times n over 2, m times 3 over 2, m times 3 over 2. Of course, these two have to plus together. This value is going to be on the first row and the first column of the resultant matrix of this answer. Later, you will see what I mean. Okay, don't worry if you don't understand what I mean. No, it's okay. Let me just put like C. Okay, it's okay. Let me put it here first. Okay, later we can simplify. Okay, then you see, unlike the matrix, unlike the question that we did earlier where there's only one column, here you got a second column. You got a second column. So what we can do is actually you can do this. Change the color. You can take first row again, but then you multiply with the second column. Okay, first row, so row number 1, multiply by the second column. So I call this C2 second column. So that means since this is row 1 C2, right? That means the answer must be of the first row of the matrix and the second column of the matrix. That means the position is here. Okay. So some of you might already be able to see this, right? In other words, this one here, the R1, C1, this component after you simplify, right? This should equal to 1, no? Because 1 is, you see, the position, this is the first row, first column. So this one, this one must equals to 1 already. So the maroon color, okay, let me write down right now. Maroon color answer must equal to this, the 0, right? On the first row, second column. I don't know how your teacher at school teach you, but this is how I see this. Okay, so 2, right, wrong, sorry. Okay, 2 times -2, first component and first component, okay? M times 1, okay? M times 1, okay? 2 add together, okay? Like that, okay? So, actually from here, we can already get the answer already. Remember, our aim is to find the value of M and N. Actually, just by doing this, I can already find answer. Why? Because you see, this one, first row, first column, right? I said this component, if I separate, this is the first row, this is second row, right? And then I separate, this is the first column, this is the second column, right? So this component here, okay, let me change to same color code. This value here, this is row, this 1 is at row number 1, column number 1. So this and this must be the same. These two must be the same. It comes from the first row and the first column. Okay, so let's write it down now. Actually, let's write it down. I know I haven't completed the multiplication yet, but it's okay. Let's write this down now. I think, wait, oh my God, I can't even read my own writing. This is N. Oh yeah, this is N. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I write here, 2 times N over 2 plus M times 3 over 2. This must equal to 1. We know for sure already. Okay, so you try to simplify this. 2 times, I mean, this one can simplify, right? 2 and 2, right? So you're left with N plus M times 3 over 2. Nothing much you can do. Just 3 over 2 M only equals to 1. Okay, this is one equation already. Okay, it's okay. We cannot do anything because there are 2 unknowns, but only one equation. It's okay. Can leave it first. No problem. It's okay. Okay, let's deal with the second equation here now. This one is from the first row, second column, right? You see this 0 is on the first row, but it's at the second column. So this is R1C2, this 0, right? So that means my 2 times -2 plus M times 1, that must equal to 0. Okay? So with that, I think this one can solve already. -4 plus M times 1, M equals to 0. There we go. Balanced equation. Okay, the -4 throw the other side become 4. Done. Then got the answer already. M is 4. Right? So once you get M is 4, remember our first equation here. Then you can sub the 4 into M already, here. Right? Okay? Then you can solve for N already. Okay, let's see how to do. So N plus 3 over 2. M, we know the value already, 4 equals to 1. Alright? So this one, 2, like that, divided by 2. Okay, so this one becomes 1, 2. M plus 3 times 2, 6 equals to 1. Done. N equals to, throw the positive 6 the other side, -6. So 1 minus 6, -5. Done. Okay, so we got our answer already. M is 4, N is -5. Okay, so for those who did the complete multiplication, okay, coming back to the matrix, right? Actually, it's not done yet, because some students say, hey, teacher, you still haven't complete this, what about the second row? I said, can. If you want to complete it, can. Why not? Right? Just complete, okay? Since this is a revision, so I might as well just finish it, okay? So this one, this component is at the second row, but first column, but at the bottom row, so second row. So I use second row and first column. Okay, so -3. So you use the idea -3 times M over 2 plus -5 times 3 over 2. Okay, of course, this one you can simplify, but no need I'm just completing this for so that you can see for your sake only. Okay. Okay, the last one, use green, light green. Okay, of course, the last one, this one is at the second row, right? Second row and second column, C2. So second row you take, second column you take. Okay, so -3 times 2, -3 times -2, -5 times 1. -5 times 1. This one plus. Okay, so actually, for those who want to double check, right, you see, just double check lah. -3 times -2, this one you get 6 ma. Plus -1, -5 times 1, you get -5 ma, right? This one 6 plus a negative, so 6 minus 5 lah, basically. Isn't this equals to 1? Isn't this equals to the same component? Second row, second column. R2, C2. See? That's how you know your multiplication is correct. Okay? If it all works out, they should all match one. Okay, done. This one is multiplication. Okay? It's a revision. Okay. Let you process a bit. Maybe you want to take picture. Maybe you want to drink water. Let me drink water. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the last question that we will do for matrix, okay, which is our part B. Let me move this over so that we have space. This one, I move here. Oh, actually, you know what? I can actually move, wait, I can actually move here. That wouldn't block. Yes. Okay, there we go. Then zoom in. Yay. Okay. Let's go. What use what color? Okay, green color lah. Good for eyes. Okay. What is the question says? The total price. Okay. Oh, okay. This question. Okay. Can. So the total price of 3 kilograms of mangoes and 2 kilograms of rambutan are $24. Now, for mangoes and rambutan, okay, the question did not tell us 1 kilogram of mango is how much, right? You realize the question did not tell us that 1 kilogram mango is how much. They did not tell us 1 kilogram rambutan is how much. But they just tell us that, 3 kilogram mango together is 24. So that means this is how you have to decide the unknown by yourself. Okay. Another trick is if you finish the question, they say using matrix method. Okay, matrix obviously, right? Find the price in RM for 1 kilogram of mangoes. This is what they want you to find. They want you to find 1 kilogram of mangoes, how much? So that means this must be the unknown. I use X to denote the unknown. Now, some students say, some kichimiao, teacher, I don't like X. Why everybody like to use X? Can I use M? Because mango ma. Can I use M? Can. Whatever letter you want to use, can. Okay. So just to spice things up, no, not spice things up, just to mix things a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna use M to represent my unknown. Don't want you X and Y. I very sian. Every time see X and Y. Okay. So that means M is my unknown. So 1 kilogram of mango, this is equals to M. So rambutan 1 kilogram, we also don't know. That means this is our other unknown. So I'm just gonna call it R for rambutan. Okay, 1 kilogram rambutan, I'm just gonna call it R. Okay, we need this unknown. Why? Because every time they give you information, this is information, the total price is this information, you must translate. Step number 1, translate into equations first. Okay, what I mean by that is like this. Now, 3 kilograms of mango. Now, 1 kilogram mango is M dollars. 3 kilogram are 3 times M. Right? 3 kilogram 3 times M. 2 kilograms of rambutan. 1 kilogram is R. So 2 kilogram are 2R. Right? The total of these total in maths plus, if you want to find the total of something, of course you must add them. Right? Plus, you plus the price total must equal to 24. This is how you translate into equations. First equation. Okay. Then you see they gave you another information. While the total price of all 5 kilogram mango, so 5M, okay, and 4 rambutan plus because they say total is equals to $44.44. This is our second equation. And then did I not tell you guys every time they ask you to do matrix, worded question matrix, it is always simultaneous equation, which means 2 equation and 2 unknown, M and R for our case. See? So for those who did enough past year papers or did enough trial papers, you would have seen this pattern already. Every time they ask you to do matrix, most probably you have to come up with 2 equations by yourself with 2 unknowns. And then the unknowns, how to identify the unknowns very easily, right? Just look at what they're asking for lah. Find what lah? Whatever they ask you to find, that must be the unknown already ma. Because that's what you're supposed to solve. Okay? Okay, so done. We got the equation. Okay, so same old already lor. You got 2 equations, just like what we did earlier. We rearrange, but hey, for this case, then we already rearranged nicely already. M one side, R one side. M one column, R the second column, and then numbers on the third column, but on the other side of the equation. Okay, nice, arranged nicely already. This one, arrangement. Okay, good arrangement, no problem already. So we can move on already, lor. Okay, we can move on. Put it into matrix form. Yeah, matrix form. So matrix, big bracket, and then the second confirm is you see, I get used to writing X and Y already, but our case M and R. Okay, then last column. Okay, so now last column for sure is the easiest one 24 and 44. Okay, first column 3, 5. Okay, second column 2 and 4, positive 2 and positive 4. Okay, so just put 2 and 4. Okay, done. So after you're done with matrix form, same thing lor. We call this matrix A. Okay, matrix A, right? So we wanted to do this MR we only want to get MR only. We want to throw this away. So how to throw this away? Matrix A, go here and must put in front. Actually, how do you remember must put in front or must put behind? I teach you a trick. You see this matrix A, isn't it in front of M and R? All right, matrix A is in front of M and R. So if you want to throw away this, then the inverse you must also put in front. Right? This matrix is in front of M and R. So if you want to throw away this, the inverse you must also put in front. So like that, inverse put here in front. Okay, 24 and 44. Done. Okay, now again, same old trick. Must find what is the inverse first. Okay, I put it at the side here. Okay, how to find inverse? Go to the formula sheet. Given 1 over AD minus BC multiplied by these two. Actually, I like to do this one first one. I like to do this one because this one easy. Because this one, right? Okay, remember our ABCD is this order. A, B, C, D is this order. Okay, so for the inverse matrix, right? The matrix, you swap these two, A and D, you swap. So 4 become 4 and 3, 3 and 4 swap, so become 4 and 3. Okay, then these two, B and C doesn't swap. They don't swap. Stay the same place, but need to change the sign only. This one positive, change to negative. So -2. This one become -5. Change the sign. This one need to change the sign only. No need to swap. Okay, see, done already. So the only thing I'm left is need to do this one. 1 over. Okay, sub A times D. 3 times 4 minus BC 2, 5. Okay, equals. Okay, so here, this one, no need to touch first. Normally, you just find, type in calculator lah, this one, see what you get. Okay, I think I already got this. Where is my answer? I got this as 1 over 2. Oh, nice number. Can. 1 over 2. Okay, 4, -5, -2, and 3. Okay, and then, of course, as I told you guys, I don't like. So I will multiply 1 by 1 in. Okay, I feel like this one easier. Half times 4, 2. Half times 2, -1. Half times -5, -5/2. Half times 3, 3/2. Okay, done. We got our inverse matrix ready. So once you get the inverse ready, then you can put it in here. This one can replace in here already. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so 2, -1, -5/2, and 3/2. Okay, multiply with 24, 44. Okay, and that equals to M and R. Done. Okay, ta-da! So obviously the last step is just to multiply lah, one by one. So open up this one also. Okay, so of course we always start from first row. Here, no option. You only got one column. So for sure, you want to multiply this column already. Okay, so 2 times 24, 48. -1 times 44, -44. Okay, these two must plus together. Okay, then second column here. Okay, second row. Did I say second column? I mean second row. Okay, second row, you only have one option. So you must multiply this column. So row, column, -5. This one, pressing calculator. I don't know what it says. Oh my god. The 60. Right, to the 60. Then 3/2 times 44, 22, 66. Okay, plus. Brain. Smart brain. No. Well, no, you guys never say smart brain, you say big brain. Okay, whatever. Okay, so do this 4, and then this one 6. Nice. Oh, answer ready. M and R equals to 4, 6. That means M, which is, if you remember, what does N mean? M, then we said earlier, is 1 kilogram mango. The RM, the price for 1 kilogram mango is M. So actually, let me write it nicely. Price of mango. Price of 1 kilogram mango. Okay, is $4. And then price of 1 kilogram rambutan. Rambutan is $6. Done. Oh, of course, I think for this question, they are not interested in both. They're only interested in the mangoes only. They're just interested in the mangoes. So that means, actually, this line you no need to write lah. Sorry. This line you no need to write. Just write like this is good enough. But for this question, although they only ask for one unknown, you have to solve for both. Because matrix method, no way you can solve for one unknown. For sure, when you do this process, confirm 2 unknowns will come out. So it's okay, you solve for both, and then the answer is just you okay lah. You highlight actually this is the answer lah. Like that. Actually, let me just get rid of this, not this. Okay? Okay, Okay. So okay, this one now smiley face. Okay, come, let me know if you have if you're okay. Okay, you just click the smiley face. Okay, May, I'm okay surviving. You can click the yellow face. Okay, oh thanks, one more response, better than just now already. No, seriously, for those who respond, thank yourself, because you see, I know I'm teacher, right? But I cannot force you do anything because you are already 17 years old. So thank yourself for responding lah. Okay, it's for your own good. It's for me also, but it's for your own good. Thanks, Julian. Thanks, Austin. Oh, and thanks, Jinhao. Okay, that's it. Okay. Let me stop my screen sharing, and then we can go back to. Okay, so that's it. This is the last question that I want to do for matrix today. Why? Because I want to go into the next topic already. Basically, as you can see, right, matrix more or less is always the same. This type of question, you just do lah the what do you call that? The trial papers. You do more. Okay. You will see that the questions are quite repetitive. Okay. This one no. So this one now. Okay, I want to go into. For those who remember just now, I said, where was it? here. The simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation, right? I told you guys that there are 3 ways to solve it. Matrix is one of them. The other 2, elimination and substitution. This is what I want to go into already. Elimination and substitution. Okay? So this one, very easy. Very easy. So you see, my question, I use the same question. Previous, using the total price, mango, rambutan, the question, the one that we just did earlier. I am going to use the exact same question, but I'm going to demonstrate with elimination and substitution method. No more, what do you call it? No more matrix method. Okay? So let me do that. Let me go back to my my desktop share. Bing. Okay, let's come back. Since we already have the since we already have the what was our answer? Okay, our answer is here. Okay, so let me take away all of these. Take away all of this because this is oh, you know what? Actually, okay, let me take away this and put it right here because this is matrix method, This is matrix method, Okay, so let's keep the answer here. Why? Because right, if you do the elimination method and the substitution method correctly, they should show the same answer. They should. Okay, wait, let me copy paste. I put here. This is the 2 simultaneous equation that we got. Okay, so we can reuse it. Okay, it's the same question, but now instead of using matrix, I'm gonna do elimination and substitution method. So up to you, see which one you prefer. Now, personally, I prefer to do elimination because it's normally easier. Up to you lah. Okay, I will show you both. Don't worry. Okay, elimination I do first. Okay, so what does elimination mean? Okay, I copy the equation first from here. From the question, we formed the 2 equations already. It's the same 2 equations that we use lah. Okay, so what does elimination means, right? Means you need to find a way, right, to get rid or to make one of the unknown, either M or R, disappear. When I say make it disappear means maybe one of the equation you need to minus the other equation so that it becomes 0. So what I mean by that, you see, 3M, 5M, 2R, 4R. I think you can make the R disappear easier. Why? Because you see, if I multiply 2 to 2R, oh, sorry, I thought someone knocked the door. Okay, yeah, if I multiply 2 to 2R, right, the 2R will become 4R. Then the 4R will become the same as the 4R here. Easy to minus. If 4R minus 4R, it will become 0, which means disappear already. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make R disappear for this case. Okay, so first step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the whole equation. Of course, if you want to multiply 2, you cannot just multiply 2 with 2R. The whole equation must multiply by 2. Okay, so what I'm going to get? I'm going to get 6M. 2 times 3, 6M, plus 2 times 2, 4R, equals 2 times 24, 48. See, multiply everything by 2 already. The second equation, no need to do anything. I purposely don't want to do anything. Okay, copy only. Why I purposely don't want to do anything? Because look, 4R, positive 4R, positive 4R. I can just minus this and this will disappear. This is what the word Ayo, I spelled wrong leh. Elimination. Okay, the English word eliminate means get rid, make something disappear. So I times 2. Why? Because I want to make this disappear. So how to make it disappear? Mathematics, there's only plus, minus, multiply, and divide. So easiest way is to minus. But again, if you minus, you cannot just minus this. Everything else must minus together, right? So 6M minus 5M, left with 1M. M lo. 4R minus 4R, gone. 0, no need to write. Some student still write 0. No need lah. M plus 0, just M. 0, no need to write. Nothing already. Okay, equals 48 minus 44. 4. Guys, hello. M equals 4. Isn't that what the question is asking for? Ne? Find the price of 1 kilogram mango. Find M. Ne? See? Guys, found already in 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. This is where I don't know how are you guys there lah? Obviously I cannot see you ma. But normally when I teach until here, right, some students be like, ya Allah, teacher. So easy. Why the SPM want us to do the matrix form lah? Ayo. You see, you get the same answer. You see, matrix form, hello, you get the same answer. Where? Mango $4. Ya Allah. Need to do so much to get to the same answer. This one, 4 steps done. So short only. And then I have to tell the student, I can feel your pain. I agree. But then I tell the student, you know, in maths, they said mathematicians are a bunch of people that think of numerous numbers of ways to do something very simple. Actually, you can just do that. But then mathematicians, they are being creative, so they try to think of different way to do the same thing. That's the beauty. That's the gist of mathematics. So it teaches you how to approach a single problem from different direction. So for this one, it's a great example. Elimination can do, matrix can do. Now, substitution. Then some students, your teacher, you say learn elimination enough already, right? If elimination you know how to do, you don't need substitution. I say yes. Yeah, I agree. If you know elimination, you really don't need substitution. But then maybe some students, they prefer substitution. Got one. Some students, they prefer substitution. I will also show. Okay, up to you. Okay, method number 3, substitution is the same old question, but the third method. Okay, so let me copy the same equation. I mean 24. It is good actually. You learn to, people who are good in math, right? They learn to see things, they learn to see situation from different perspective. And that is actually one of the important life skills. Eventually, you guys will need it. You won't understand what I'm saying now, but when you grow up, you know, the adults always start to say, yeah, now you don't understand one, when you grow up, you will. Now I'm saying the same thing to you. Because really, when you grow older, okay, start to work and all that, you will understand. It's very important to see things from different perspective. Okay, so anyways, substitution. Okay, some people prefer, so I'll show. Okay, number 1, number 2. So the key substitution, keyword substitution means, right, you need to take something and sub into something. That means the key is, let's just say from equation number 1, okay, this is the first step. You need to make either M or R the subject. What I mean by that is, let's just say you need to make the equation like this, M equals something. Or some student, they like to make R equals something from the first equation. Both will work. Up to you. Okay, but the key is to make sure you get wait, let me cut this away. Okay, yeah. So the key is just to make sure you get one of the unknown, the subject lah. It's like make it stand alone. Okay. So let's just say I make M the subject lah. So that means the 2R throw to the other side. 24 minus 2R, right? And then of course 3M. But then must make M alone. Must make M alone. So 24 minus 2R divided, right? 3M throw over, divide by 3. That's it. Don't need to do anything. Just leave it like this first. Because we already make M the subject. M equals to this. Okay. So we call this equation number 3. Okay. The word substitution means you take this third equation, M equals to this already. You take this, you sub into the equation that you haven't used yet. Just now you use equation number 1, you haven't used equation number 2, right? Now you take this, which is equals to M, you sub into the M in the second equation. So I said sub number 3 to number 2. Okay, so 5m is that. This is called substitution method. So some student, if your algebra is not very strong, or they don't like this one, because they was like, yeah, teacher so ugly, yeah, you fraction and then algebra. I agree. I know. So up to you. Okay, I will just do it for you. Okay, so I do honestly, I see this, I also a bit tired. I also don't like. So 5 times. Okay, this one I lazy to expand. So I just write like this one. 5 times this, and then over 3. Okay, plus 4r equals to 44. Okay. I don't like fraction. Nobody like fraction. So the whole equation, to get rid of the fraction, you can just multiply the whole equation by 3. Why that? Because 3 times something over 3, the 3 and 3 can cancel off. Then the fraction will disappear. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, 5 and then 24 minus 2r. So the 3 disappear already. 3 and this 3 cancel. But then the 3 also must multiply to 4r. Later also must multiply to 44. Okay, plus 12r equals to what? What is it? 132. Okay, 132. Okay, then from here, do I need to, what, 120, this one multiply, what, minus 10r plus 12r equals to 132. Simplify this, negative 10r plus 12r is positive 2r. So, okay, let me not write this. Okay, so 120 plus 2r equals to 132. Okay, I continue here. Bing. Okay, so 1, 2, just copy first, make it nicer. Okay, so I want to find r ma. Okay, so because r is the only unknown here, so this one throw to the other side. Minus 120, 11, 12. Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12. Okay, so that means r equals to 6, right? 2 throw the other side, divide 2. R equals to 6. Remember R was rambutan. So if you compare to what we found earlier from the matrix, remember? Price of 1 kilogram rambutan, 6. That is how we know we did it correctly already. Okay, so R is 6. But that's not what the question was. I think question 1's mango, right? So that means you need to take the R and unfortunately have to substitute it back into, you can actually substitute back into any equation. You want to sub into here, here, R, 6, R is 6, okay? You can sub into here, right? So 3m plus 2 times 6, which is 12, equals to 10. Then here you want to solve, can. You want to sub the R here, also can. But for me, smart a bit, sub here lah. Sub here lah. Why leh? You see how, Okay, sub R equals to 6 into equation number 3. Okay, equation number 3 say m equals 24 minus 2. R is 6 over 3. You see the whole thing is number already. Number. So pressing calculator, 12, 24 minus 12, so 12, right? 12 divided by 3, 4. Done. Same answer. Okay? So up to you guys. So let me frame it nicely. Method number 1. Method number 2. Okay, elimination. And then method number 3. Okay, a bit off lah. You get the point lah. Okay, so method number 1, unfortunately, you have to know how to do. The question, SPM, 90%, they will ask you to do this. Okay, these two, you choose. You see, there's a reason why I prefer elimination. So short, very easy. This one, okay. But no judgment, Can. You like substitution? Can, no problem. Okay, done, Okay. Let me just see. Okay, we have about 25 minutes left. I think we can do let's see, 2 to 3. Let's see. Okay. Let's do 2 more questions. 2 more questions. Okay, come. Okay, let me stop this. And then coming back to this. So this one, yeah, this one just now we done already. I want you guys to try this question now. Now, I did put here elimination and substitution, right, side by side. But you know, guys, for those who are doing the questions from your side, right, you don't have to do both lah. Just choose one of them lah. Just choose one of them. Okay. Okay. So let me zoom in. Just choose the method that you prefer. Let me zoom in. Okay. Now let you read the question first. And in the meantime, I'm going to copy the question. By the way, also, I just want to point out, right? Obviously, see, I've been talking for 1 hour and close to 1 hour 40 minutes already. I can talk non-stop one. So if you didn't ask me any question, okay, or you didn't stop me anything, I can really keep talking and talking and talking. So guys, any of you, if you feel like, oh, Jill, can you slow down a bit? I need to take photo or whatever. I need to print screen or whatever like that. Just type it in the chat box. Let me know. Okay? No need to be shy lah. Ayo, 17 years old lah, not 7 years old ah. I think 7 years old sometimes is less shy compared to 17 years old ah. Okay. Okay, you read the question first. Let me copy the question. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you guys interact with your teachers at school, but please lah, I cannot stress enough. Learn to ask. Nothing wrong with asking. In fact, the more you ask, the better you'll get, and it's for yourself, not for the teacher. Okay. I hope at least. Okay, let me share my screen. On my screen, you also can see my the question. Okay. Ew, is it too small? I hope can see. I hope it's not too small. Okay, so let's do this together lah. So, diagram 1 shows an irregular hexagon. Okay, for those who are studying what BM, BM in school, I did find out what is the translation for irregular hexagon. See, have to learn. Zoom in. Irregular hexagon is what? Hexagon, also hexagon. Let me write here. Hexagon tidak what? Tidak serata. Just like I found already. I prepare my notes beforehand. Tidak serata. Okay, for those who are interested to know lah. Okay, irregular hexagon tidak serata. So what is the meaning of hexagon? Okay, this is the shape lah. Okay, why is it irregular? The word irregular means the sides are all different length. Obviously, you see this one side longer, this one also longer, this one shorter, right? All sides are of different length. That's why we call it irregular. Hexagon means it has 6 sides. This word here, hexagon, it means the shape has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I am not going to go into the names of different polygons, right? Like 5 sides is called pentagon, 6 sides is hexagon, 7 sides is heptagon, 8 sides is octagon. Okay, all that. Just go to your, I don't know what, from what? I don't know, I can't remember. This from, I think it's definitely the lower secondary, right? You learn this lower secondary are the names. Okay, you should know. You go and revise this one. Go and revise yourself. Or go Google. Okay, the different names. For SPM syllabus, you just need to know the name until 10 sides. 10 sides. 3 sides is called triangle. 4 sides is called quadrilateral. Okay, all the way until 10 sides. Now, this one, go and find yourself. Okay, but anyways, hexagon is 6 sides. Okay. Now, what do they say? Given that the exterior angle of BCD, where is BCD? BCD. Exterior means outside. In Malay, it's called what? Sudut peluaran. Outside. Luar is outside. Okay, lo. So sudut peluaran. Okay, exterior angle. True, which is true, eh? You see, the angle outside really is 90 degree. Oh, right angle. Okay, sorry. Just now forgot to tell you. Right angle means 90 degree. Okay, correct lah. 90 degree. In Malay, right angle is called sudut tegak. So all of these names, you guys have to know lah, depending on you are more familiar with BM or BI. You have to know what it means. So let me just remind you, okay. I can help in English lah. Malay, I only know sudut tegak. But in English, 90 degree, right angle, and one more term, perpendicular. These three things, they all mean the same. All of them mean the same thing. Something is a right angle, means it's 90 degree. A line is perpendicular with another line. That means they form a 90 degree. All these three, they mean the same thing, means 90 degree. Okay? Just want to point this out. Okay, so done already. This one, get rid of it. We don't need this anymore. Okay, cut. Okay, so let's get started. What do you say? The value, okay. The value of the angle Y. Where's the angle Y? Okay, angle Y is here, this angle. Okay, the angle Y exceeds means more than. That means this angle Y is more than the angle X. Where's angle X? Angle X is here. Okay, so let me put it bigger here. This is Y. This one here is X. This angle Y is bigger, more than the angle X by 48 degrees. That means, right, Y is definitely bigger than angle X. You see also, you can see already, the size, right? Y is bigger than X. Bigger by how much? Bigger by 48. That means here, I can form an equation already. Equation number 1. This line will be able to form an equation, which is Y, right, must equals to X plus 48 lah. Right? A smaller angle plus a 48, that will equal to Y. Done. Write two linear equations in two variables. Y and X lah, two variables. Again, every time you see two variables, they want you to calculate value of X and Y. One equation cannot do. Must get a second equation. Two equations must need two unknowns must need two equations. Okay, so then here. Okay, I purposely choose this question. This question is from where? Trial paper, SPM trial paper, Kedah MPSM. Kedah paper. Okay. Then it's like, teacher, where's the second equation lah? Where's the second equation? They only give us one information. What is the second equation? So second equation, for those who can see, I hope you can. They told you this is a hexagon. And in the formula sheet, there is a formula. So you see, sometimes, right, the equation can come from formula sheet one, The formula sheet, got one formula says the sum of interior angle in a polygon. If you go and check your formula sheet, you will see this one, sum of interior angle in polygons. In Malay, it's called hasil tambah. Sum means total lah. The word sum means total, means you add everything up. Means in BM they call it hasil tambah. Okay. Hasil tambah sudut pedalaman. Interior angles Angles is sudut, interior is inside, right? So dalam. So hasil dalam sudut pedalaman polygon. Okay, this one is in Malay. This one, the formula is n minus 2 times 180 degrees. This one, you should find this in the formula sheet. Should find it in the formula sheet. Okay, so this is what we're going to use here. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to show you how we use it. First of all, you must know what does the n mean. N means the number of sides of the polygon. So obviously this polygon got 6 sides. So that means for our case, our n is 6 lah. For this case, because the polygon has 6 sides. Okay, it's a hexagon. Okay, so what does sum of interior angle mean? Sum, just like I say already, sum means plus add everything up lah. Total sum means add everything up. Add everything, add what up? Add the interior angles. Sudut pedalaman. That means look at this, all this angle inside, all this angle inside, this one inside, inside, not outside, the 90 degrees is outside, right? So I want the inside. So y plus 96, okay, let me just write it down. Y plus 96 must add all the interior angles. X is also interior angle, so add plus the exterior angle is 90 degree. The exterior angle is 90 degree. So, but now I'm interested in the interior angle. I know full circle is 360. Okay, let me just write it down here. Zoom in. I zoom in this part. This is 90 degree. This is C. I don't want this. This is outside. I want the inside. I want this one. But I know these two add together, you see, it forms a full circle, which is 360 degrees. This one is 90 degree. So this one, it must be 360 degrees minus 90, 270. That means the interior angle here is 270. Okay, they try to trick you there. So no, please don't put 90 degree in. 90 degree is the exterior. We want to find the interior, which is 270. Okay, for here. Then here also got interior, 88. This one another interior, 110. So plus 88 plus 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles all add together must equal to n minus 2. Our n is 6 minus 2 times 180. This, people, is our second equation. This is our second equation, okay? So from here, let's try to simplify this lah. Okay, y and x, obviously we can't do anything, so just keep it there. Okay, but numbers we can add. 96 plus 270 plus 88 plus 110. Typing calculator. This one faster. Typing calculator. What do I get here? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even. Okay lah. I press here also lah. 96 plus 70 plus 88 plus 110. Okay, I actually get 564. Okay, equals. This one also can press in calculator. 6 minus 2, 4. 4 times 180. 4 times 180, 720. Okay, so here we can balance the equation lah. The 564, since it's number, throw to the other side with numbers, right? So 720 minus 564. So y plus x equals to that equals to 156. Okay, so done. This is our second equation. Some students like, wow, teacher, formula she also can become an equation, man. Yes lah. Okay, sometimes you smart a bit lah. Guys, don't worry lah. I pick all the questions that I feel like is a little bit more challenging. So I discuss with you guys. Of course, I will not be able to do every single question from all the trial paper. Okay, that's why I did pick the question so that it's expose you to different style of questions. Okay, so done. 2 equations and 2 are not. Up to you. You see the question. Did they say must use matrix? No, right? They didn't say need to use matrix. That means we can choose the easier way, elimination or substitution. You guys know me. I for sure would go for elimination. Okay, so let's go for elimination. Elimination. Okay. So I write here. Elimination. Okay. You want to do substitution also can lah. For those who know how to do substitution, you do lah. Eventually our answer should be the same. Okay. So let me copy nicely. Number 1. Oh, yeah, forgot to say. If it's elimination, right, you also must arrange it nicely. So like x's, all the x here, all the y here, all the number. It's just like how you arrange for matrix method. Okay. So number 1, you see, I think I moved the. You guys know I don't like. If I move the x over here, the x will be negative x. I don't like lah. I just personally, I don't like only. I like my x to be positive. So I rather move my y the other side. Okay, move my y here to the other side, become x minus y. X minus y equals, okay, and y equal. Then the 48, I move to the other side. Oh, great question, Julian. No need. Okay, guys, Julian asked a great question. Do we need to write which method we use in your SPM paper? The answer is no need. No need. Okay, great. Okay, so 48, move to the other side, become negative 48. Okay, nice. Okay, then number 2. This one, y plus x and x plus y same lah. So I put x plus y. Why I put x plus y? Because I align. Remember, x and x, y and y. Okay, equals to 156. Okay, Nah, align nicely already. Okay, then here I think lah. Okay, what can we do? Is it easy to eliminate x? Yes, very easy to eliminate x. Eliminate means get rid. Remember, just minus only what? Just minus, minus. So x minus x gone. 0. No need to write. No need to write. Okay. Negative y, guys. Hey, please make sure that the negative is still here. Okay. Negative y minus a y. Negative y minus. Let me write down. Negative y minus a positive y. Negative, positive, negative. So negative y minus y. Okay. So negative y minus y, negative 2y equals negative 48 minus 156. Negative 48 minus 156. Pressing calculator. Negative 48 minus 156. Negative 204. Okay? Okay. Yay. Last step. Divide negative 2. Divide negative 2 on the other side. Your answer 102 degrees. Done. That's why I prefer elimination very fast. Yay. Okay. Is that what the question want? Is that what? Yes, the question. Okay, the question actually want both. They want x and y. Okay, no problem. So after I get y already, very easy. Just take the y value and sub into any equation that you like. Any equation that you like. If you like number 1, okay, sub into number 1 can. You want to go number 2 also can. Sub y equals to 120 into simply 1 or 2 also can work one. Doesn't matter. So 102 sub into here. So x we don't know yet, minus y you know already, 102 equals to negative 48. Okay, so from here can balance equation already, plus 102 on the other side. So x equals to negative, I write here, negative 48 plus 102 equal, okay, 54. I hope you get the same answer. Done. Double check. Yep. Okay, this is the right answer. Okay, that's it. So for this question, if you know the elimination method, substitution method, it shouldn't be an issue. The harder part for this type of question is that you need to come up with the equation by yourself. This equation is still easy because just translation from the line is this one. Sometimes formula sheet can give you another equation. This one need to smart a bit. This one you do more This one comes from experience nothing much. Do more only. Okay, so you can take picture, whatever you need here, because we're going to cover the one last question. One last question, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Okay, I hope you already captured the question. Okay, so I come back to this. Okay, this question we're done already. This is the last question I want to do. Ta-da! Pahang question. This one also, actually, honestly, this is not too hard. I think this is not too hard. I think this question is easier than the previous question because the previous question, you need to think. You need to know you are supposed to use a formula sheet, the formula from the formula sheet. This one, I think no need. Okay, so you read the question first. Let me copy and paste the question. Actually, I don't know if you guys did YouTube live. Did you guys join any YouTube live before last? For any occasion, I know some of you who like to play game, right? You like to go and watch people play game on YouTube, like live one. I know one. Okay. I don't know. You know, when you go YouTube live, right? You know, how the chat group in the chat box in the YouTube live. Wow, damn, a lot of comments. I'm not all comments are good. I saw before some of the comments in YouTube are really very toxic. They really like toxic people. I know. But I'm just saying, I wish our group chat also so lively. because I like to talk to people. I like to, especially I like to learn from you guys. Like all these the new games. I learn from my student one. Because I know the different generation different. So if I never learn from you guys, right? Well, we will not be able to communicate, you know, because whatever I say you don't understand, whatever you say I don't understand. So we must learn each other's language. Yeah. So yeah, please feel free to keep the chat box alive. You guys have no idea how like some of the students when we are familiar with each other, wow, whatever they type in the chat box, but we keep laughing, very funny one, very fun. We love it. I love it. Okay, come, one last question, then we call it a day. What is it? Pahang paper, okay. 2/10, all right. The entrance of, okay, the entrance of 10A, so I guess this is 10A, okay, this is 10B, okay, are of the shape of a, I hope you guys understand what this is. Isosceles triangle. Unfortunately, sorry, I forgot to take the name, the Malay name for this. Sorry for those who learn Malay at school, but isosceles triangle just means the two sides of the triangle are of the same length. This is called isosceles triangle. This is isosceles. So that means these two sides is of the same length. Okay, that means you see here, this is 5y, right? That means the other side must also be 5y. Okay, this is the reason why they tell you it's isosceles. These two sides have to be the same. 10B is equilateral triangle. So recall, equilateral means all three sides like this. Ding, ding, ding. All three sides equal. That's why equilateral, equal. All three sides equal. Okay, so you see they give you one side already, automatically you know the other two sides must also be the same. X plus 5y, x plus 5y. Okay? Okay, so what do they say? Given that the perimeter, okay, perimeter means the length of the outer sides lah. So means, let me get rid of this. Okay, so perimeter is this plus this plus this. This is called perimeter. This is called perimeter. All the sides add together. Okay, they said perimeter of A is 350. All right, first equation come out already. First equation, 5y plus 5y plus 3x plus 10. 5y plus 5y plus 3x plus 10. All sides add together must equal to 350. Done. Okay, so simplify the equation. 5y plus 5y, 10y plus 3x. This one, since it's number, I throw to the other side. So minus 10 on the 350, you get 340. Okay, this is your first equation. Done. Second equation, the perimeter of 10B is 480. Yay! This plus this plus this. Or easier way, since you know all these three sides same, then just 3 times. 3 times one side faster, ma. All three sides same, ma. Of course, if you want to this plus this plus this can, but faster lor, multiply. Okay, must equal to 480. Okay, you have two ways to do it. Faster. 3 multiply the bracket, right? So actually 3 I can get rid of it by dividing it onto the other side. 3 you can divide to the other side. 480 can divide 3 to a nice number. It's 160. Okay, like that. Done. Second equation. Okay. So which method you want to use? The question, they say what? Calculate the value of y. Oh, okay lah, doesn't matter lah. 2 equations, 2 unknown. Simultaneous. I like elimination. I'm not gonna do substitution. Okay, so arrange nicely. Okay, I usually I prefer to arrange my x on the front one. So I put 3x plus 10y lah equals to 340. The second equation, x plus 5y equals to 160. Okay, arrange nicely x's, y's, and numbers. Obviously this one cannot directly minus. So easiest way, I just multiply. I think we can multiply this whole with 2. Why? Because 2 times 5 is 10. This one can disappear later. Okay, so the first equation I copy first. No, actually, first equation I copy first. First equation no need to do anything. The second equation, okay, times 2, 2x. 10y. Okay, 2 times this, 320. Okay, so now 10y and 10y can disappear already. Just minus 3x minus 2x, x. 10y minus by gone. Okay, this one 20. Done. I got answer x as 20, but the question asking for y. Okay, no problem. Take the x, sub into any of the equation that you like lah. Simply lah, any of the equations. So maybe I feel like the second equation is easier lah. So let me sub here. I feel like it's easier. Okay, so 20 sub here, 20 plus 5y equals to 160. 5y equals 20, move to the other side, minus, become 140. Y equals to 140 divided by 5. 140 divided by 5. Final destination. 28. Is that the answer? Yes, that's the answer. Okay. Woo! 10:01. Okay lah, I late 1 minute. Okay lah. Okay, so for those who need to, you can take a picture of this, and then if there's no other question, I'll just see you tomorrow already. It's quite late already, like 10 o'clock already. Okay, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for the next lesson. Tomorrow we will do just now I said the graph gerakan, the graph of motion, and another thing is the shaded region one. We call it linear inequality. Okay, tomorrow we'll do 2 of them. Okay, if there's no other question, you guys may leave already. I'm just gonna wait for 1-2 minutes in case anybody is typing for a question. Okay, all right. Thanks, Julian. Goodbye. Okay, no problem, Hazim. Good night. Okay, bye-bye, Jinghao. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, bye, Fei. Very important. Oh, good that it helped you lah. Okay, good night. See you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Okay, if no other question, then I'll stop the recording here already lah, and I'll close the session.